Were the New York City draft riots a sign of growing discontent with the war in the North? The New York City draft riots of July 1863 were a clear reflection of rising discontent with the Civil War in the northern states. This unrest was particularly evident among working-class individuals and immigrant communities. The riots erupted in response to the Enrollment and Conscription Act of 1863, which established a draft lottery to recruit soldiers for the Union Army. In New York City, a significant population of Irish immigrants and low-wage workers felt that the draft unfairly targeted them. Many residents were frustrated that wealthier men could avoid military service by paying a $300 commutation fee. This created feelings of economic injustice and resentment toward the war efforts led by the Republican government. The riots were not only about opposition to the draft but also highlighted deeper social tensions. Many working-class white residents feared that the emancipation of enslaved African Americans would lead to increased job competition. They worried that freedmen might migrate north and accept lower wages, which fueled racial animosity. This tension resulted in violent attacks against African American residents and institutions during the riots. Notably, the Colored Orphan Asylum was burned, and numerous black individuals were lynched. The violence began with attacks on military and government sites but quickly escalated into chaos, targeting racial and class-based groups. While many Northern laborers supported the Union cause, they felt excluded from political decisions and burdened by the war's demands. The riots revealed fractures within Northern society, highlighting the divisions between classes, ethnic groups, and races. Interestingly, these riots occurred shortly after the Union victory at Gettysburg and during a crucial phase of the war. This timing underscores how the pressures of conflict intensified existing social issues. The government's response to the riots involved police and troops, which eventually quelled the violence. However, the riots serve as a stark example of how political dissent manifested in the North during the Civil War. In summary, the New York City draft riots were indeed a sign of growing discontent with the war in the North. Economic inequality, racial tensions, and political exclusion all played significant roles in fueling this unrest, highlighting the challenges faced by the Union during this tumultuous period.